Hey Pisces, how are you doing? This reading is for Pisces for the week of August the 4th to the 10th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What's going on for the fabulous and most amazing Pisceans? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, Temperance. Major Arcana 4, Sagittarius. What's coming towards you? The Lovers. Major Arcana 4, Gemini. What you were focused on is the Two of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Ten of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, Pisces. Let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have Temperance. And Temperance is about doing things within balance and moderation, not rushing yourself or doing anything over excessive. Ten of Wands is excessive. It means overworked or carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. It is also about purging baggage, clutter. It could also be a pattern, a habit. And this is also a cleansing and a clearing. Anything complex must go. It is also about compromise. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, grounding your energy. So checking in with yourself, having patience with yourself. You're also being divinely guided on your path. There is some kind of like strong connection or a strong bond or friendship that you have, but there's something about the vulnerability, about being vulnerable enough, or there is something about union, reunion. Not surprised with Mercury retrograde. What is this, Temperance? It's about meal prepping, getting out in nature, you know, taking your breaks at work, self-respect. And the Emperor. Major Arcana 4, Aries. Also read that as Scorpio. Something to do with your foundation and stability. This can also be seeing the bigger objective, law and order, firm and fair decisions, or something that is quite firm, quite solid. And you know, the Emperor is all four kings in one. Somebody who's bossing up, leveling up. But there's something about the relaxed patience. See how this is like building a CEO, building an empire? That could also be something about a building, renegotiating. But I'm also getting the compromise. Make sure it's fair, firm but fair. Same thing with this Lovers. The Lovers is about union, reunion, two peas in a pod, or a change. This could also be a change in heart, a change in decision, because in your blocked and challenged position is that King of Swords. Here's the facts, here's the truth. So not everything is on the table right now. King of Swords can also be a judge, lawyer, doctor, an attorney, or get a second opinion. So that's why this Temperance is here. Like, have patience and something about the compromise. It's like not settling just yet. Okay, so what is this Lovers card? The vulnerability to speak up or to get a second opinion. Get somebody to look over it, review it. And the Magician. Major Arcana 4, Gemini, Virgo. You could be dealing with a Gemini, but this can also be something techie, technology, or something over the internet. And this could be online dating, yes. But the Magician is, again, simplicity. Like breaking it down and making it simple. That can also be, let's keep things simple. But I'm also getting with this Magician, as above, so below, and so it shall be. You have all the tools, all the elements to manifest whatever the frick you want. So everything at your disposal. I'm also getting dispose. Like, what are you disposing? Composting? 2 cups. 2 peas in a pod. But this can also be union, you know, a good friendship, a good bond. And the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Knight of Wands is eagerness and excitement. It is also about freedom, marching the beat of your own drum, travel plans. You could also be traveling with a loved one, but this is fast-moving energy. I'm also getting something about a spicy connection or reconnection. That can also be impulsiveness or impatience, making a hasty decision. Because see how this person is kind of like steam, looking at all these numbers. So something about the number sequence. The Hierophant. The Hierophant can be, yes, government agency jobs, institutions. That can also be federal. It could be insurance. Big corporations. I can never say that word. Big corporations. Also clubs, groups, organizations. This is also a higher level of commitment, connection, or something about the rebellious. So if this is more of a free-spirited type of an energy, like flexible, adaptable, because, you know, the Knight of Wands can be a happy-go-lucky energy, but it is also fast-paced, fast movement. That could also be seeing somebody quickly, like, you know, it could be a friend, it could be whoever, stopping in, having fun. Hey, how are you? But I'm also getting something about eagerness and restlessness. If you have somebody who is Peter Pan syndrome, they're one day gone the next, this person could go back to Never Never Land and go play with Captain Hook and the Lost Boys. Because there could be somebody who is fuming and angry regarding some kind of partnership or who you're partnering up with. What is this? King of Swords in the blocked and challenged position. Now, King of Swords can also be somebody who is avoidant, emotionally unavailable, or something about, you know, judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. Eagerness and excitement. Again, there's some kind of reconnection or spiciness, attraction, passion, creativity. Or somebody who's like wanting to spice things up. And maybe that's you. And the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And you know, the Queen of Cups is kind, caring, devoted, hardworking, loyal. But I'm also getting somebody who's in a bad mood, or somebody's mood has changed. Maybe this person was upfront, here's the facts, here's the truth. But there's something about the moods, a change in mood or a change in who you're dealing with. I'm also getting something about stoicism. So proactive versus reactive here. Like you could act on this, but Temperance is, yes, being divinely guided, but I'm also getting something about the compromise. Queen of Cups gets a bad rep for people pleaser mentality. It means trying to be everywhere at once and trying to be the good guy, trying to be the nice guy, nice girl, nice guy, whatever. But at the same time, you will get burned if you don't express yourself. Hierophant. Learned lessons, but I'm also getting something about counseling, therapy, healing. You could also be a counselor or counsel. I hear counsel. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is frustration, overworked, or one-sided situation. Somebody here feels like they're getting the short end of the stick. So what is this 10 of Wands? This can also be uncluttering and unloading, baggage, clutter, friendships. This could also be something about let's keep things simple. And the High Priestess. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Also read that as Cancer. And the High Priestess is like a heavy secret or a heavy intuition, a heavy download. And it's called prescience. It's knowing something before it happens. But this can also be something about just observing and watching, because somebody might be asking for your help. But go back to this Queen of Cups of, if I say yes to this person, I say no to myself. Something about self-care and self-acceptance. There also could be somebody, a Cancerian, because Cancer is mother, like a moody mother around you. So you don't know if this person is going to be a fire-breathing dragon or avoiding or ignoring. This is also somebody who has a lot of love, but they don't express it. So what is this Temperance and Emperor? And the Six of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Six of Swords is letting go, getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings, expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, seeing the bigger objective. But I'm also getting something about firm and fair decisions. And this could be letting go of some kind of partnership, or there is something about you expanding. This is your growth in business. Like sitting in a high-ranking position or elevated. And that also could be something about you've been waiting patiently to move forward. But I'm also getting somebody moving. So what is this Lovers and Magician? A choice or decision from the heart. And the Ace of Swords. If you're going for a promotion, you're going to get this job. I'm also getting job well done, clarity, truth, victory, and the vulnerability. See, there's a lot of talking, a lot of conversations. And this is about victory, triumph, success, catching your lucky break. I know what to do. So when you break it down and keep things simple and come into your body, you're going to see things a lot clearer. But I also feel like a friend might be fuming. I don't know if this is a friend that is jealous of you or there's partying. Like somebody is happy. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is, yes, working on something, developing something. But see how it's like say no to that, but say yes to this? So there is something that you have to say no to in order for you to get something as well. Like you can't be everywhere at once. I'm getting a little bit of FOMO. What is this Two of Cups and Knight of Wands? This could also be like getting a loan or there's something that you're selling, buying or selling online. Hiring somebody like a tech. And that might be like computer tech. Maybe you need a computer tech. And the 10 of Cups. Wow, that's beautiful energy. So this is about travel, plane, train, automobile, two peas in a pod. But I'm also getting this 10 of Cups as financial recovery, returning to good health and healing. And there is some kind of like spiciness or eagerness, attraction and passion. But that 10 of Cups is also the warm and fuzzies. So finding value in the people that you love. Not everybody deserves a seat at your table. I'm also getting somebody quite aggressive of how they communicate with you though. Or they're trying to push or force commitment to happen. Somebody here. But that 10 of Cups is, yeah, it's beautiful. It's playing with family, friends, you know, having a good time, a meal. But this restlessness or hastiness or impulsiveness, go back to Temperance, because you're like, a round of drinks are on me, but you haven't even got the job. Maybe you had a good interview. Okay, so Temperance, it means do things within balance and moderation. Don't over exert yourself. Go back to the, you know, material side of things as well. So have a few drinks, go home. Because you're going to feel a lot better. You're going to get that rest that you need. And there is something about the self-care. You know, Queen of Cups is also, you know, counseling, therapy, healing. And the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You know, King of Swords, as you can see in the background, this is first prize, but I'm also getting something about prize. And then there is like a chessboard going on. I'm also getting somebody around you. Like, this is second opinion. We're playing chess, not checkers. Somebody around you also taking something a little bit seriously or personally. Or is a little bit more standoffish. But they do have a lot of love. Or they rather do something alone. So, they rather do something alone. And this might be some kind of travel plans that you have going forth with a different individual. Yeah, Tower. Dismantling anything that is built on a faulty, fake foundation or a quagmire. What is this? 10 of Wands? Yeah. And see how you're looking in the mirror. And the 2 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the 2 of Pentacles is about pay attention to your intuition. Trust your first initial gut feeling. And this is also my all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. So there's some kind of imbalance, or there's an energy of suppressed feelings, secrecy, and mystery. Of you feel something is one-sided. And it could be in a connection, in a relationship. The Wheel of Fortune. This is about expansion and growth, good omens, good karma, luck going in your favor, lucky opportunity, take a shot, shoot your shot. But that's also something fated and destined for you on your path. Something coming in unexpectedly. But you kind of have to, like, I don't know if you're negotiating with family or talking it over with a friend or a family member. I'm also getting somebody who is pissed off that you're getting this great job or coming into this great union, commitment, friendship, whatever it is. And this 2 of Pentacles is a slippery slope. It means lighten up your agenda. So you have pockets and windows to do something fun or spontaneously. Yeah, somebody also is comparing apples to oranges. Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Pentacles, maintain your independence. But see, this is like entrepreneur. Knowing your worth, knowing your value, maintaining independence. I feel like you're going to be on the phone a lot. That can also be trading in your phone. Heavy confusion with phone conversations. So some of you need to get things in writing to write it down. So because you're going to be like, oh, did I say this or did I say that? Because you're not going to remember. That's also things being up in the air. Like emotions are high. High reactions. High ratings. And then it says gambling. Problems with addiction or gambling. Bad finances. And it's interesting because I was going to say buy low, sell high, but there's something about a gamble. Or somebody has a bad spending habit or an addiction. And this addiction could be like alcoholism, partying, FOMO. This is a need for you to be like, I got to have the latest thing. I got to have that new thing. But it's weighing heavy on you. It's more of a burden to you than it is actually good for you, but you're not saying anything. And beautiful energy. So some kind of travel plans. But this can also be reigniting passion into a relationship, spicing things up, going somewhere new, spontaneously, taking your sweetheart somewhere. Could be an Airbnb. And it says honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. This is definitely cheers, wedding. But I feel like there is some kind of like fast pace, fast movement. Things are moving quickly. Or maybe they rushed in to get married. Only fools rush in. And it says moving on or move on. Someone is emotionally unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. And you know, King of Swords can be somebody who is very reserved, my way or the highway. Yeah, can be somebody who is emotionally unavailable, but I'm also getting something about mood swings, like, or that's why I was like, there's something better here. And this could be like a business partner. And it says, give it time. Give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. So if things cycle out of your life, that's okay. And then it says earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So you could be dealing with an earth sign on all these cards, on all of them. There is no pentacles. So there's something about grounding your energy or something about the material side. Like you want something to material, to grow. Or this is about you. There's something about the FOMO of missing out or having the latest things. I got to have that Lamborghini. Like that's what this feels like. The volunteers at charity events, kind and compassionate soul, generous with money and time. So if you're really generous with your money and time, and it says a care for humanity, someone wants to help. I'm also getting, if you have any kind of addictions, an addictive personality, whether it's smoking, drinking, anything like that, you do have something about doing something for humanity or caring for humanity. It almost feels like paying it forward. And the diver, marine biology, scuba diving instructor, works on the water, Coast Guard, rescue work, explores depths of ocean, calm under pressure. The Casanova, and it says move on. This person is emotionally unavailable and a waste of time, known as a player. So again, this person is playing chess and they're the prize to see, or you put this person on a pedestal here. And that's my way or the highway. Known as a player, has many women on the side, walking red flag, performative, may use pickup lines, has an arrogant disposition. This also energy, this is all the communication. So somebody here maybe gives you emotions, maybe gives you a little bit of emotion to keep you interested, but there's not enough. That can also be something about who you were working with. And it says, give it time. Everything is divine timing. Let things flow. The native indigenous roots, follows cultures, traditions, performs rituals and ceremonies, deep core values, interested in spirituality, may host retreat. But I'm also getting you being hostess of the mostest. And then it's the gambling. So an addictive personality. I smile on the outside, but I am dying on the inside. Yeah, and that's the whole thing with the heart chakra. To have some kind of person come into your life, you have to be embodying the energy first. So if your heart is busted wide open of love, support, you know, here I am, that person, or you will send that energy out into the universe and it will be boomerang back to you. This almost feels like a narcissist empath, you know, connection. And it could be in the work situation. This feels, or on a personal level, somebody also taking things seriously and personally. I feel abandoned by you, and it is triggering my childhood trauma. Good. Triggers are good. Triggers come up if you feel triggered by a person, or somebody triggers you, or somebody gets triggered. It is something from the past that you haven't emotionally healed from. So it doesn't matter who's triggering what, but when triggers come up, it's just like pricking you, an indicator of something you haven't healed. I depend on you too much to let go you. The Casanova. So this is somebody who is out and about, flirty, flirtatious, but it says move on, emotionally unavailable and avoidant. But it says, I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. And codependency issues is ick. My pride and ego got hurt, so I wanted revenge. I wanted you to hurt too. Yeah, hurt people, hurt people. I'm also getting something about, you know, if you were dealing with people at work, maybe these people are emotionally unavailable, or, you know, it's hard to work with this kind of dynamic, and that's okay. Also, there's something about your culture, your roots. But really interesting reading. I wanted you to hurt too. Hurt people, hurt people. So remember when I was saying somebody moody, and this might be a mother. That can also be somebody who is taking things way too seriously and personally. Of when you change jobs or relocate and move. And they're like, what do you mean? Like, I thought we were in this together. But I think it was working for them, but not working for you. It was one-sided. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Pisces, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website, and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.